Harambe YouTube. It is Charles here, and I just finished reading Dark Honor #3 from Image Comics. I am really enjoying this book. It is a typical organized crime type story, but with a twist. A twist being the pandemic of 2020 being a character in itself. It takes place in New York right at the beginning of the pandemic when there was lots of death and unknowns and fear and no thoughts of a vaccine. And so you have this underworld that is still operating while at the same time having, this even more menacing aspect of an unknown virus ravaging the city. And our main protagonist is Rain. She was incarcerated, and we find out in the first 2 books that she was a gambling addict, and something to do with her gambling got her locked up, but she was actually set free because they needed to reduce the population in the prison due to COVID. And so she was let out and set up with what were they called? One of those vital jobs, one of those necessary jobs at a grocery store. And she was frustrated, broke, and angry, and scared. And she fell back into what she knew, gambling. And in the process of that, she met this mysterious lady, who seems wealthy. A criminal, definitely mysterious, yes. But they end up linking back up in this issue, and also this issue gives a lot more depth into the way that the city is set up and divided. You have the 5 families, and you have the Hunger Gang, to whom she is related to. They were the warriors, the protectors of the 5 families, if you will. And they have this great treasure that is behind lock and key, and each of the 5 families, plus this other guy has. Actually, no, each of the 5 families have a key. And there's a new mysterious force in New York, Grigor, who is taking it to all the 5 families, taking over their businesses, the illegal and not legal, and he is trying to collect these keys. We still don't know outside of money what is being protected, but it is something that is great value, greater than any monetary value. And I'm not going to go too much more into this. I will just say, though, it is a very fun take on a familiar trope or familiar story. And we read the ending. We read a little bit of the outro here from the creative section. As New Yorkers, we want Dark Honor to show the range of settings in the city we love. From the sketchy mob-run back rooms to the most opulent Fifth Avenue townhouses abandoned during COVID, to the feeling of a once vibrant streets now empty with the exception of a few strangers in masks. In this issue, we do all that. As we're in issue 3 of 5, we're entering the thick of Dark Honor's storm now. Pandemic paranoia is running rampant in a noir New York City underworld, and there are just a few heroes to fight back with heart, humanity, and a dash of gallows humor. We wanted to show COVID in human form with Grigor. He's the guy that's been taking over everything. Sudden death, crematoriums, the medics taking bodies away, and a sincere homage to the mob hit sequence in The Godfather. New York remains in peril, and the big double issue finish still lies ahead. And so that's their take on creating this, and I'm really enjoying this book. If you like crime stories, check this out. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, keep reading them books. I'm out.